Hey guys, Hallmark here. I'm here today to give you a tip on okra, something that will help your plants do better and will also help you have a better time picking it, so stay tuned. So this year I planted 3 rows of Clemson spineless okra. Wow, what a variety. It's not the most prolific, but it is a very good variety for the home gardener. So, but what I did, I've got a new job. Of course, I'm back in management, in food service. I'm a district manager now. So I'm on the road a lot. I'm going to a lot of meetings and doing a lot of really cool stuff, helping people and trying to be a good leader. But that doesn't leave a lot of time for the garden. So my okra kind of got away from me. And let me show you what it looked like and then what I've been doing to fix it. And yeah. So this is the jungle that I call okra. Look at these crazy plants. These plants are 7 foot tall. They're taller than I am. And they're bushy, and if you look down the row there, it's like a jungle in there. You can just barely see through it. My kids call it the okra tunnels. And actually, if you look, there's some very beautiful okra flowers. And there's a bunch of okra. Some are way too big, like this one. It's gotten way too big. There's a ton of that. And then there's some that are just perfect, that are ready to pick. You can see there's a lot of them. For example, right here, there's a lot of ones that are just too big. You know, once okra gets too big, it gets tough, it gets fibrous, and it just doesn't do very well. So because I haven't done a very good job of keeping it up, now I've got to go through and prune these okras, get all the big pods out, and leave just the small pods. I've got my knife with me, my little pocket knife, and I'm going to go through and show you guys how I prune. Now before I do, let me show you what it looks like after it's pruned. This is the side that I've pruned. Can you see the difference? Look how the canes are growing. And what I've done is I've pruned from the bottom the leaves and the okra all the way up until you see the new growth coming on. So this is an interesting way of doing it, which makes it easier to pick. You won't get as itchy. And as I drop the leaves, you can notice it gives a really good mulch. I can walk through here without getting muddy. It will suppress weeds, retain moisture, and the okra leaves will decompose and add to the soil nutrition. Now let me go to the other side and I'll show you the process of how I prune these okras to look like this. And of course, if you haven't already done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button on this video. And tune in each week as I try to release a video each week to showcase the garden and how it's going and what I'm learning, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and you can have a better garden. So let's prune some okra. Alright, so what I'm going to do, of course I've got some pink eye purple hull peas that have grown into these okra, but from this bottom okra here, I'm just going to start basically pruning off the leaves. Now, when okra grows, this is interesting about okra. Let's see here. There we go. You'll see as okra grows, the okra pod will grow out, but also there will be a leaf. So for every pod, there is a leaf. Well, when I'm pruning, I take both the pod and the leaf off. Like that. Okay. So we're coming up, getting rid of all this, and then when I get to the pods that are a decent size, I will stop. So that's got it pruned. It's hard to do one-handed. So there you go. You can see how now they're more cane-like and they're less bushy. what I've noticed is by pruning, not only do you get a really cool mulch and a much easier way of picking them, but also it looks really good and it helps the plants grow really tall. So watch this, I'm going to walk you down the tunnel. Now instead of having all that stuff in the way, now I can easily walk here down the path and easily get in here and harvest the okra. These are looking really good. We may have to make some pickled okra here soon and take advantage of all these beautiful plants. And of course these beautiful okra flowers. All kinds of okra coming on. It's really a beautiful crop, and it's really good if you like cooking with it. Well guys, thank you so much for tuning in and learning my okra pruning tricks. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.